Talon first on the attack.
You gotta remember as well, DRX is not
DRX on
a team,
defense,
not an org
Talon
that
on
misses
attack.
champions. They've always
Dude,
been
every
present,
single
so they
time,
want to be
without
getting
fail,
back
we get a
there
frenzy
after the
on the
stumbles that
attack
they've gone
pistol
through
of
this year.
Bind.
Now, for the folks out there and the folks in Sliggy's chat as well, for those that know, we've fixed the HUD. You've got your credits back.
Nice.
So be happy.
Look, Chad, they actually did it. They gave us credits instead of kills. Look at that impact we have.
Either way,
That's actually awesome, though.
early damage here on the tie, putting him down to 21. That does make for a little bit of a
Complaining works? Yeah, there you
Is
go,
free
chat.
all alone
Complaining
here on the
works.
site. Quick
Proof.
wrap, though, from DRX.
Wall goes up early. They try and throw the spike over, but the comms aren't great.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to be ready for this as
And
quick as possible. You've already got Thai, who is
what
quite
happened
low,
to the
ready for the
HPs?
plant maybe, but look at this.
Multiple players as well. Cruz taking a bit of damage, but Kahlua covering fire, going to be able to find himself a second kill, and Ty still does
They
get involved,
legit
finding
just
flashback
disrespect the Fawns, and that's how much damage
and
it did.
Estrella, quick clear of the Dizzy. Just a frenzy
Dude,
in
this
hand.
frenzy
Estrella's
could
cuts
really
one cut
clean
out.
up.
Could swap over to a classic perhaps, but now it's going to be teleport taken, and Ty finds the headshot.
All that.
Quick on the pivot here is freeing. Still just a ghost, however, and Talon are looking very well poised to close this out.
Whoa, my goodness. People got instantly melted.
Basically a sprinting
Okay,
shot.
well.
Feet fast enough to get it. 3K here for the Gecko, and Talon
If Talon are going to be looking like that,
It's not
then
matter if Ty is really low in HP
might
there,
be a
does
quick
it?
map.
The rest
Dude,
of
that
the
was
squad as
nuts,
well.
bro.
We're
Everyone
looking at
actually
that
got
1 versus 4. A
insta-melted.
couple of players that within an inch of their life could have just been polished off
What
pretty
is that
convincingly.
second kill?
And maybe Freeing gets a bit of a round to be worked, but also just off put in the very beginning, right? Has to just get out of dodge when there's a complete stampede from Talon in towards the A site. We've always seen great pistol success when it comes to
Tech
Talon,
pause.
and they are going to
Yeah, Tommy's just smashed up the monitor.
as we are going to continue on with the curse that is
Game
Achilles
seems to
supporters.
mean a little bit more to the coaches, man.
It's you.
Might have to get some coach replays in here.
I mean, yeah, but you, I mean, obviously we're there with me, ACL.
Oh yeah,
So,
no, that one
was a little bit of a joint experience between the two of us. Maybe I actually do need paper thin here to be kind of like the anti.
You just put a block on it, reverses the curse.
It actually doesn't work. We had that like hour-long pause with Gen G Fnatic over at Toronto. So yeah,
Missed the coach replays, yeah. They don't do too much coach replays, do they? In Pacific, I'm trying to think. I feel like when I watch Americas, they got the side-by-side. That one's pretty good. EMEA, they're pretty good for it.
Yeah.
Pacific, I don't think we see the coaches' reactions that much. Actually, that's a lie. We always see Alex Cam.
Not always going to have that Boostio 100 Thieves situation where you can't use your mouse, but you still manage to win the round.
Dude, that round was so sick, man.
I mean, look, it was a pretty convincing pistol from my perspective anyway for Talon. No kind of question about it, right? Straight into the A site. Good to see that Premi's already
In-game
setting up
child
that
is rough on
forward
stage,
utility
bit
on
of
this
both,
deadlock
man.
as well, especially on this
They've
attacking
got
side.
an admin
If
behind
we're
them.
not going to be able to see DRX kind of get a grasp on that early on, it might come to get the better of them a little bit. They were very slow to adapt in the game against RRQ after changing a lot of their agent set in towards that series as well, but stylistically, I mean, quite different Talon versus RRQ in the way that they navigate the rounds on the attacking side as well. Getting up to the choke points for RRQ, very pop and go, where Talon, they have a couple of extra layers depending on what Cruz wants to call into this as well, between
Come on,
the
dude, log
speed
in, let's go.
and the slow-paced nature. So I am actually kind of keen to see how they're going to adopt and adapt in towards this one as well.
Is some kind of anti? Nah, 4-1s are just insanely like the most common pistol on defense is just a 4-1. Again, Vision Strikers created this on Haven, and it's literally just 4 go aggro, and then 1 just holds of info, and then you push behind. It's just it's the most common defense pistol, and it has the best success rate in terms of like a pistol strat.
Continue on with this one because obviously, you know, the players as well, like a break in the momentum, not something that we would.
It's just because everyone uses Ghost as well, and it's just like double kills. So hard to get multi kills with a pistol when there's 2 people on your screen. Like one of the easier rounds to actually just make sure you can trade. So just F balling is really strong. Tech pause enthusiast in the YouTube chat. Honestly, I respect your consistency, man. Every time there is a tech pause, you are here.
They want to not see the other team get
Delta
points,
Raisin,
but if
thanks so much for the Prime. I appreciate that as well.
down in
Thank
that
you.
lower bracket, you're just gone.
Yeah. So it's going to be squeaky bum time.
Yep.
For those teams down in the lower bracket. which of course we'll start saying goodbye to people come tomorrow.
Okay, he's in game. Tell me he's not lagging.
Very steady ramp up here with the pressure, with the importance of these games day over day. All for it to culminate over in Tokyo.
What do you think of the map picks? I think that Talon. I thought Talon was gonna leave leave Icebox for last, but you've actually got to decide it. Gasco, thank you as well, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you for the prime.
On the flip side, if DFM
I think
do a run, well, boom, they're going to get knocked out of the Ascension
DRX,
spot.
okay. So I think Talon going into this, I don't think they expected lows. That's where I'm at. I think they thought it would be Icebox instead. Gasco's 95 with the prime, and we've got Aim Game with the prime as well. Thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate that.
See what the buy looks like. Looks like it's going to be.
I think the Bind pick makes a lot of sense. The Haven pick's interesting. I don't think Talon's Haven's been that bad. It could be kind of close. There's a world where DRX get a lot of attack rounds on this map, in my opinion.
DRX, the team that so far has won the most eco rounds on the thrifty variety. So there's a slim chance here that DRX could pull away with this round, and they are rotating to
Dude, this is an early stack on this one. 5 passing over towards here. They got the flash over towards Showers to give them info, and quite a few people from Talon are committed. It could get kind of messy. Or they could just hit every single shot. Okay, that's nice, dude. It's still 3 armor rebuys, but Ty's aim is looking incredible right now.
And so far, I mean, it's only been the one casualty.
Yeah, building up closer towards your Thrash and your Showstopper.
Yeah, and it's the best possible start you can have for Talon.
Enormous if they were online in a round such as this, so it is good
Jesus,
to see that
nice, dude.
extremely active and get closer towards that Showstopper. But
look at this stuff, man. He looks great.
Set up an opportunity for DRX to start on their defensive side as well.
Okay, they got the coach cams ready. I respect that. They're already giving it to us.
No outlaw or anything that Talon are bringing into this round to kind of make you a little bit worried in that regard.
Frosty didn't even react, man. Frost having none of it until they actually start winning maps, win the overall game.
Yesterday with Meteor just storming down an angle.
Well, so far, a little bit of this hookah control to be established by Talon. Meanwhile, saw the Prowler go through the teleporter to check outside.
Okay, flash close with a boom bot, so they're making sure that no one's behind this box, and then at the same time, it creates pressure that there's 2 over towards hookah, so then they insta group up towards A. I like this from DRX, this makes a lot of sense, right? Let's look at Talon's comp real quick. It's pretty much burst, right? It's basically a burst comp. So if you can do smokes early, and they have to use util early to get through this, then they can. They got no like scan, they got no drone. Actually, that's a lie, they got Prowler. Yeah.
Now he's going for the push.
They could have Prowler through this. You fight this early? They're trying to make him use the Gecko util early, but the fact they got a fade, I'm not sure. They can kind of... Honestly, this comp's pretty good from Talon. They can do a lot.
DRX, I think in all likelihood, just have to drift away and go for the save onto these 3 weapons.
But it kind of has to still... A deep smoke makes sense, right? No Viper wall, can't aggro up. They still have to use util early. Still util. Dude, Talon looking lovely. They go smokes, double smokes close, and then just burst out, and there's 2 people playing in front as well.
And Hookah as well, ready to just extremely go out in towards the site, dump those stars, the Gravnet, the mollies, and everything that they
can. What's the point in Astra over Omen? Astra's better on this map than Omen.
Needing to hold on to these guns. Good crossfire from Hyunmin. Helps bail out.
We need to do the real comparison of Astra Brim.
A little bit more at risk. Is waiting for this clock to tick down, and looks like he will be able to retain it. So 3 weapons going to be carried over. The Talon getting a bonus conversion is absolutely massive.
Yeah, they're snowballing. It's something I flamed them for the other day. They didn't actually do this fade.
If they are allowing Talon to just get to these choke points and set their utility, these are the things that they're going to love, right? You talk about practicing and practicing how you want to go in towards a map. 5 versus 5, you can kind of layer in exactly what you practice time and time again.
Okay, double judge on the fence. Do they just straight buy up? They straight force up.
Starts to take a beating.
it's a big commitment. I guess they have a couple of light armors, so they can buy next to an extent, at least 3 of them.
Bring out will just be a trade of the nade, the molly. Snakebite expended is clear from Estrella, has to drop back out of this position.
Okay, I think with how this interaction went, you should know this guy as a Bucky or a Judge.
Be loving things if you were freeing over in lamps with that Judge as well. Get spotted out, try to bait in your opponents in towards you. Judge can absolutely sing in that position.
It took him so, yeah, literally they pinged on top of the box.
Seeing nothing,
they're pretty confident.
Showers, seeing jump spotting again for freeing.
Wall is going to separate them. Oh boy, and no one else got through.
It's a swap over. That's going to be a Phantom now in hand. Talon's still looking to try to push this angle. Paulo just confirms, yes, he is in fact still in this position. Seas will get a grab. He's going to try to hold his own, but Cruz does manage to hound him down. Taking advantage of the HP advantage, and they're a little bit too late to try
Jesus,
to
look at that from Jit Boys.
Jit Boys now gets
I
the
feel like
Showers, which gives them the player advantage. Thrash now going to be
feel like if Freeing had kept the Judge here, I would have felt a lot more confident in him just holding the space.
Very rough position for DRX to try to fight their way back into this. You still have Estrella just with a Judge.
Yeah, Judge is good though. It's, again, one of the only maps where like the Judge is pretty legit on the retake because you can just take lamps itself. Dude, everyone from Talon looks insane aim-wise.
Boxed in, and at that range, yep, that Judge is not going to do a damn thing. They will wait to the very last moments to ensure that he cannot survive.
Look at that as well. Estrella doesn't jump there, he one-shots him.
Everybody on Talon is very aligned at the moment.
No, they look so strong. They look so strong. DRX forced into this one, so 2 people can't buy. So they might legit just do the same buy, or they're gonna eco, or the coach is getting involved because
just playing later and showers and pushes in. At the right position too, at the right time.
I mean, they haven't had a chance to play, it feels like.
Utility, you got to remember, right? Can be very strong in post plants, something that Talon extremely want to get into time and time again.
Yeah, they finally actually eco this one. And Talon on top of it, they get double outlaw. Dude, double outlaw, and they got ults. Cameron's gonna get his ult for the next round, so like the next round's gonna be pretty good for ults.
Speaking of letting it happen,
they're getting out aimed? Oh, for sure. But they're also just getting deathballed.
Still that showstopper to be concerned about. Hyunmin 1 charge away from his, but it's far too risky to try to make a play for these orbs at the moment.
John, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate the 30 mums. Seen enough Talon winning champs. 4 rounds in.
Great shot from Flashback. Won't be able to find the second, though. Trying to get the trade back here. Keeping the numbers even. That does mean the DRX now scrambling a bit to try to cover that portion of the map that they've lost control of. So Mako slotting over, Hyunmin joining in here on the site.
Yeah, 40 seconds to go. This is where Talon will need to make a decision on where they
want to do things. They made the call to go over towards B, as we can see in the minimap. It's pretty good.
Opt to pivot to B as a fake.
Oh, that is the big kill. Jump spots too as well, and Raze can go back. Keep an eye on Hyunmin. If Hyunmin gets a kill, he gets his...
Whoa. It's a belter of a shot. Actively takes him down out of the sky.
Molly's good as well.
It's only 15 seconds remaining.
Dude, they need to at least try get some kills here, because this is a lot of gun upgrades, and they're all in positions to get them.
Get themselves on the board.
3.
A couple of sharp shots coming through from those.
I didn't get the one on the back. Okay.
Map, so
3 upgrades.
Needed to see something from DRX.
Dude, this Mako shot's insane, bro.
They're not really in their original
Takes down the ult.
The Sheriffs get it done, and time is ticking away.
Oh my god.
At the 20-second mark, I'm thinking to myself, Talon, you're gonna
sick.
Go towards that B site. There's a reposition as well. A flank available from DRX just in case.
My prediction for this match, I went for DRX on this match in my pick'ems.
Oh yes.
It's a close one. It's a hard one to call. I think DRX have just looked too good.
Get those spider senses tingling. Can certainly get some good shots out here.
Quick jiggle.
Nice shot.
Instant headshot. Kahlua dead. Flashback trying to hold down Showers once again. Is able to find the one, but Primi fights his way forward until Freeing finds him with the crossfire.
This was nice though. Like they ended up just watching each other's angle after first showing. It was good. What's the percentage on this? It feels relatively 50-50 game.
Past couple weeks on this duelist role now for Talon. He's got a full set of utility as well, but it is still at the end of the day a 2 versus 4.
On the Reese face, still just spotting out the one. Jit Boys at the same time, trying to see if he can open something up on this B site, see if maybe he can catch a lesser stack. Mako on the swing, however, sees him, and now DRX know that these players are operating a bit more separated.
Be a big duel here.
As well. Not much
Yeah,
of a
it's
duel
a freebie.
at all. Jit Boys didn't really get the option to try to participate. Gun barrel spotted. Quick little wall bang shot. And that's tied out. Frantically scrambling to try to hold on to the weapon.
Wait until my go gets Odin on defense. That's actually true.
Would be a bad idea. Get a little bit closer towards your own.
And Cruz was crazy in overtime yesterday as well.
Talons at all. They're going to have another buy in the next round. So really
the money for DRX has just shot up so fast. They got 3 gun upgrades. There's now 4 people that survive. No armor rebuys for them.
So will just be a second round win here.
Yeah, it's gone from like a snowball game to honestly, it's going to get pretty close.
With the Nightfall Showstopper, could be a very dangerous combo, especially in a retake.
There was nothing too out of character from DRX in
Did
that
Frost
round
fist
as well.
bump? They did not fist bump, no. Tommy didn't even give him a chance. Tommy waited for him to walk out fast. Late walked out, stood there for a second, and then got out of there instant. He didn't even want to stand near him.
Kind of realize that in the server without any coach intervention at the moment and look to change things up themselves.
Okay, he can be bothered with it.
On forward out of the teleporter. Doesn't spot anything. Mako for now holding back here on the site, trying to just play the rest of the team in.
Oops.
That's going to be going through.
Oh, well.
Look for the grab, and there it is. That's the pull. Showstopper out.
Did he try saving with his bait? Wow, man. Hyunmin. That's a nut shot from him. Dude, I respect the hell out of Hyunmin here. His decision making is crazy good. They got it down, man. I think they had a little conversation maybe about deadlock. Just accept the ult. Like, just accept it. I also think some people at the moment, especially when they have Razor, like Razor is starting to look really good against Yoru or Deadlock or something where you kind of bait them in like this and you just ult behind it. You know that there's going to be numbers behind it. That second kill is great, man. Yeah, it looks like comms are good for it.
Talon who are going to reach into the bottom of the barrel in this round.
First time, dude, at one point you would imagine Frink's going to get punished, but we'll see. First time they actually have to win the round or they eco.
A little bit of damage here perhaps, but Freeing more than happy to just continue these jiggles. Big push up now into Hookah, quick pop in the Nebula though. And as that falls, Mako just rips him to pieces. Primi, Clue up both going to be taken down. Ty looking for the transfer, but can't quite make it happen. Would have been a beastly play from him.
Another 2 versus 4 now for Talon. Weren't successful in it last time, but now.
Oh.
That's step 1.
Yeah, quick to readjust it with the Bulldog. Now can just scoop the upgrade. He's worried about making some noise, but yeah, we'll go ahead and collect the Phantom.
Problem is the spike is just left in no man's land, so they'd eventually have to go pick that up, but 2 versus 2, now we start talking a little bit.
Yeah, you continue to open up this site like this. Freeing, gonna be spotted. Snake on the one side, concussed now, gonna be chucked out, but he plays forward here behind Dice. He's able to avoid the potential stun. Spike now getting recovered. And it looks like Cruz, he's gonna be sending this one over towards the B site. So Jim Boy's taking the teleporter.
They're gonna be pretty far away from this one. They got a tether, they got a dude. Does he just try to disrespect the Astro? I think he might have to. Yeah.
For that one, he's just gonna get in front of it. What can he do?
Spike planted.
I think it'd be in here on the angle.
The double swing goes in. They realize they have a timing.
This cosmic divide. You're still playing forward. The wrap on the elbow, but the timing from
that's rough. He didn't think they would send it.
Him off guard. Chip Boys now needing to try to clutch this one out.
No, he got hit by the fade. I like his idea. So he's trying to create the pressure, obviously with the star that he's going to play off-site Astra sucks, so he's going to use the smoke to get in front. Try to take an off angle.
2 versus 2, Talon just betrayed by both haunts. It feels
and then obviously tried to get in front of the eye.
as you say, tying it up 4-4, this is the sort of position where you start to worry about Talon a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he would look like a genius. Dodge the eye, they insta-go for the tap of the spike. He's just in a random off angle in the open, waiting for them to stick.
They still have all of the Fade utility over towards B long, B teleporter side of things. Freeing is still playing in Lamps. Flashback is still playing in Bars. It is just very copy and paste plays coming out from DRX.
That's
on
good
this
start. It's gone.
side. Now the option for Talon is
the
going
op.
to be on this left.
Op getting set up over towards B.
Try and put some punish on towards.
They are going to get a duel, it looks like.
Operator
yeah,
is
missed shot.
positioned up over on the B side of the map, so at least I'll have to contend with that at the moment here in the thrifty attempt. Premier with the Guardian, maybe slotting forward to take point here. Just joined in alongside Ty, trying to put these rifles.
I said Freeing's going to start getting punished, man. He can't keep jump spotting like this. He goes down to 5 HP. They know they dinked him as well. Such a doable round, man. It's such a doable round. Oh, for wingman. And it's too late.
Gets the spike down on the floor. That's advantage now here over to the side of Talon.
Oh, that wall is going to buy some significant time over
I will say
this Nightfall available for Cruz playing the back lane.
The late push behind from Estrella, it is very late.
There's Estrella. It's ready to swing that corner and clash with the opposing IGL.
I don't know if I was going to say, I don't know if Cruz is going to get caught off.
Would have been the opportunity, but yep, once again, nearly caught with U2 on hand. Estrella, however, this time unable to finish the job. Kenman trying to push forward. Caught here by the net. The time starting to tick away. They've already got it held to half. But Ken, they try to get the defuse going.
No
Kenman
way.
Says, yes,
no
we can.
way. There is no way.
Covers
How
Mako.
has he done that? And how has Mako had full faith that he's going to kill 3?
Oh, that gets mighty close in that round. Had to be bailed out of
This is one of the most insane rounds ever.
Flashback good for 1 in the trade. That's where I start to get a little bit worried. The spaces started to be gathered by Talon. Getting the plant, the missed timing on the orbital strike. I'm thinking this is a thrifty. It's coming on through.
Wait, did the Astrosuck miss as well? Dude, I need like an overview as well. I'm so confused. The Astrosuck had to have missed also.
Yeah, I mean, certainly putting in the heavy lifting. Now this is where DRX can start to really extend things too. Operators out for
unless they blocked it. I mean, DRX is normally pretty good at blocking it, so they could have done that as well. I need to see an overview to see. I need to see if they missed the Astrosuck or if it was body block.
So now another big cause for concern for Talon.
And an avenue locked down as well when you consider
imagine missing the Astrosuck, yeah.
Short time and time again.
And they're able to leave
just imagine it.
Because they have the sheer wall forward here.
Surely it won't cost you a game, right?
You expect that to be baited though. Operator on the line, you get Jip Boys to jump spot it for you, remove that piece
a lot
of
of
utility
ults.
as Mako starts to shift towards the A site. Again, the game plan for DRX is just gathering a lot of this information with the expectation that they can hold down A short very comfortably with this Viper's Pit.
Push getting ready to come through. Jiggle peaks from Estrella, likely
it's a weird one how Talon are handling this. They want to make it look like they're going out showers, but actually they hit B site. B site is the weaker site when you have a Viper ult. I find this so odd. Dude, the whole minimap is just so odd right now. Lark over towards showers, gets shut down, double jump out with the ult, but there's a guy back site.
They know the Ty is somewhere here inside of the site, but they also know that that spike is dropped just here at the base of Hookah. The time is starting to dwindle here. 12 seconds remaining. They have to make a go of this. It's all down to Kahlua.
Dude, Estrella's playing really well.
Elbow will be able to fell him, and that is going to be DRX now in the lead by 2 rounds.
I feel like you got to call a bit of a timeout.
Yeah, I mean it's been a while, man. It's been a lot of rounds in a row. 4-0, 6 losses in a row.
We've seen a slight shifting in positions just because the Viper's Pit is over through A short. Generally, Flashback has been over in Bass and he's been comfy to hold that one down. And there's just no pressure. It feels like the Talon are throwing their way.
And there's still no timeout call to be seen.
Yeah, dudes, just let them go.
Last round of the half. Either way, looking like it's going to be a bit of an aggro play here. You've got Hyunmin up over the top of the truck. Brother. Oh, that is so unlucky for Primmy. Freeing, just spamming, finding
and they cover him well, though. Tunnel vision on the guy that got hit. Man, DRX. The recovery from DRX actually needs to be studied.
Oh.
No one left on
No
stage.
way, the
Robot.
Stinger. Did he not have enough
Revenge
bullets?
Master.
Oh,
DRX
God.
securing a lead here at the half, now looking to potentially
Dude, I still can't
make
get
it
over the
8-4 with all
defuse
of
round
those
on
rounds
A.
being
That was the
consecutively
craziest
won.
one. I still can't believe they
very
won
much
that.
feels like to me DRX are on the same page as they were
14
against,
to 6
them
for
in the
Hyunmin.
RRQ game. They needed a couple of rounds to adjust against the attack and what they were looking to do. Get to the chokes and explode. At the moment, DRX are not seeing a lot of this early progressive utility for space
With no
control from
timeouts?
Talon.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
And they're happy to just sit a little bit further back in these sites.
It's a little weird.
No timeout again from Talon.
There's probably some thought behind it. I don't know what it is.
In backup for sure.
Saving time, you wouldn't save timeouts for the other half, just purely because if you start making the comeback, they have to time out anyway. So it's like.
Main weapon, but he also botches the rocket. It lands in front of the box. And this isn't Lotus, son. That's not gonna get a kill. Cruz now.
Dude, look at this guy go, man. He's nearly got another boombot kill.
He's looking for the ace. Sends it, won't be able to find it off that showstopper here, but Jitboy's now trapped behind Dice.
What a round, mate. What a round. How many, is that 19 that he ends on?
Gets it done. 8-4 secure
19 to 6.
We've seen lately
Bro,
so
look
many
at this
individual
scoreboard.
players on first halves getting 18, 17,
He's got
19
double
kills
of
with these
everyone
sort
on
of
the
numbers
scoreboard,
and
man.
propelling a team super far. A lot of this utility backwards and forwards in that round and a missed showstopper. I mean, Hyunmin is just frolicking around the site, hitting every single shot, being where you're not expecting him to be, to come out with
Sick
the
round, dude.
ace, but it still is, again, for the team.
Dude,
An effort
8
by
in a
committee.
row.
The operator removing Primi before he can even get the annihilation that they focused over in towards Showers. I mean, I'm wondering for Talon.
Dude,
guys,
I would
you've
love
got
to
the
know
first
why they
4
didn't
rounds,
call
you've
it
got timeouts
timeout.
to utilize. I've spoken to Frost before that
Eight
this
rounds
team
in a row, no
sometimes has a
timeout?
little
I
bit
don't
of
think I've ever
communication
seen
issues
that.
When they're talking tie in the server and Frost is kind of needing to figure out, are they okay? Do I need to say something? Am I going to say something that they've already been talking about in the server? And I'm just repeating what they say. You know, there's this really big promise on Cruz needing to translate in the middle of these rounds after the rounds are done in freeze time. To Frost, we're okay. Game plan's fine. I don't feel like the game plan was fine, guys. After those 4 rounds, you got nothing.
Yeah, you have to be scratching your head a little bit about what the strat is. I guess is maybe hope for the best on the attacker's side and then save up the timeouts for the defending side where your bread's going to be a little bit more buttered.
I mean, when I look to Talon and you're sitting second at the moment with the most rounds accumulated on the attacking side and you switch over to defense, which is slightly worse, but comparable still to DRX. Your bind defenses, yes, you've got a Sentinel in the deadlock,
So
but
you
still
can
need to be
keep
proactive
him
with
for the
rest of
folk game, it's
squad.
fine.
I need to see these fights be taken.
I was gonna say, I saw the 3 frenzies and I thought it was gonna be the vitality rounds, but it might just be the reverse of the vitality. The stim pack down, send it up short.
See that intervention. I think we certainly need to see that
It,
intervention.
I kind of love that people are leaning into a triple frenzy stim pack pistol these days.
Holding his own for 1 does get a little bit of damage on
I actually love it.
We'll happily collect the Ghost upgrade here for Primi, but at the same time, DRX just pushing forward in towards short. Able to get the spike planted, is freeing now, going to go on a bit of a walkabout around the back.
Cruz is very far away, by the way, too.
He's very far away, but that might work for him just purely because they might not be on top of it.
Frenzies, though.
Hard for them to get through the smoke at the moment. Do they still have nades?
Clear the sonic sensor.
I think this all comes down to the Cruz duel.
Good for the grab net catch, but really to be found there. It's Hyunmin.
Hyunmin?
To his own paint shell.
What happened?
That could end up being a little bit
Hyunmin?
costly, and oh yeah, it absolutely is. 3K from Ty, once again. Hot start from him here on the pistol, Talon.
Wait, what happened?
2 for 2 in that
Did he
regard.
try and do the nade over the top for the spike or something?
Round 4.
And
That one
it
gets a little
hit
bit rough
the
for DRX at
roof?
the end there. 4 versus 4, you got the plant, you're holding
I mean,
the
he's
right
playing so
positions,
well
and
that
you
we'll
feel
let
like
him
you
off,
can't
but
if it gets a bit of a close
what on
call
earth went
duel,
down?
Especially with that frenzy, but Lamps flick the switch the wrong way. That flank that comes in from Cruz that I mentioned as well. Really gorgeous on the timing when freeing is a
Well,
bit more narrow focus to the side
Who
itself.
knows? To reward himself,
See the hero
he
Stinger
gets
play come out for
he gets
DRX.
dropped a stinger from Estrella.
Mm.
They've rewarded him.
Gold, though, because
Hero
you got a
stinger,
light
they're
share
going
across
heavy up
towards
towards
this
lamps again.
B side for Talon, which means an open A side again.
Yeah, it's Primi there at Showers. Push coming through. Primi does have a Spectre, which, as of yesterday, has been looking incredibly cracked. He's going to be able to find one, but Mako right there on top of him.
The great trades. There's nothing to stop the
plant.
plant. They have a molly. Smoke goes down showers. It's going to get really weird. They have to push over towards spawn. This is that duel right there is the round, by the way. No joke. They lose that. It's done.
That's just the one kill found so far. Cut back around the corner and freeing somehow.
God, Frings
does manage to find one.
melting
They're
him.
whittling away here at these players on Talon.
We'll say Jitboys is handling this very well.
Still a decent amount of distance for being able to close out this round here is DRX. Now, onto the spike, the swing in the corner. Mako able to find one, falls down to 20 HP. Estrella bouncing forward, just trying to frantically spray here into the smoke. The haunt forward, gets them off of this once again. Doesn't have much of anything to work with though, but now Mako finds himself a 3-P.
Mako insta-spam the diffuser as well. One singular stinger.
The team that is
One
on top
singular stinger, and they win the rounds. And honestly, it wasn't even the stinger that got them the kill. It's just the fact that they went into the smoke at the same time.
From Talon, I am going to rage.
Yeah, it was Mako, man.
Need a little bit of assistance.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That is going to be a big tilter, and you need to have that intervention right now.
I mean,
bring these players back.
That stinger as well, by the way, that was purchased up, pushes all the way into the
double
fence,
pistol.
get a kill.
There we
It
go.
is regathered, and the team still makes it work around the site too.
Fast timeout.
Looking at a little bit of Marco's positioning and what he's cordoning off with the incendiary. It was really nice around Dice, affording himself individual angled battles. And finally, we do get that timeout from Talon.
And it's somehow the first time out of the map.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, what's the thought process? They were saving them for defense.
Forever ago, but yeah,
I don't get that thought process really.
I think had they not been able to get that thrifty to start the streak, we probably would have seen it.
Yeah, for sure.
But they just went, oh well, we just pulled that off. Let's see how long we can ride this high. Turns out it was for the whole rest of the damn half.
I mean, something that I was impressed with Talon yesterday, they always had trades going time and time again, no matter where they were going.
They're more confident on defense. If they're more confident on defense, then they need to help them out
on the attacking side.
On attack.
And I want to see more from them on the defensive side, because we've seen the 4-1 stacks with the teleporter pushes so far twice in a row.
Okay, we've got sheriffs coming out. 3 sheriffs. Outlaw to farm all the ecos.
They are looking to go for that again, at least now.
He's back here at B, and Gunman, well, he just
one facing on his own, 2 people behind not facing.
From beyond the grave.
When you see those bodies over towards B as well, you should have an idea as DRX that it might look to be the same game plan. Just got to figure out where Primi is over towards the A site and seeing none of the sensors and fast is okay. Straight just easy burst off
okay.
Fires into the corner.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That goes back in for a little bit more. It says,
what is that?
He continues the spam. He's looking to just go ahead and take down Jitboys.
He did it twice.
Opens up
he actually dinked. Dude, I feel like he dinked him 4 times through this wall.
Frags will be mine.
Hell of a round here from Estrella.
Now you got your pick.
Joins in, and now you've got flashback forward. Outlaw ready to strike, and okay, second shot will get it done.
Okay, very nice on this one. They get the plant out as well.
Doubling the round count from
so they're 1 away from this. Big buy round, 1 away from Fador. Everyone's talking about ults at the moment. They got to raise ult to punish one of them.
With the plant just at the tail end, he's 1 away from the Nightfall now. So if you're knowing that there's going to be a lot of this B-long presence from Talon, or if you're expecting a little bit of a weaker showers, you can have your pick on where do you want to go together as a team to potentially pick that one up. Looks like by the lean of players towards the B site at the moment, it's going to be more of that.
Okay, focus on the long orbs. It's pretty much free.
So that'll be a headshot from flashback if he wants to find that instant value. For now, they're just utilizing him to be able to sit back and watch for any very forward push out of showers.
Well, eventually DRX have to start to make some money moves in this round and where they want to get their space covered.
The problem for DRX at the moment is they got Raze ult, right? They're up against a Raze ult. There's a good chance there's a Raze ult right here. I'd ride and
the garden has started to fall on back.
Ride in this box along.
Shrink tag down.
That's why they're using the early smoke for it. We got a little boom bot to clear all the info.
I've just sent the barrier mesh over at bathrooms
too. And they pretty much get good info to the Razors in there. You'd be using that ult if the Razor was there.
For a bit.
Flashback would love to get a bit of free damage here, if not a kill. Chip Boys for now, a very shallow jiggle. More than happy.
Raze just sitting in spawn, waiting to hear some kind of info. Prowler goes out over towards B. Raze rotates. It's NRG calling right now. I'll tell you what though, Raze didn't bite too heavy on that. I respect it from DRX though. It's honestly what I think would have worked. Damn, Estrada actually got him before he went down though. Beidou hit him so he was low, so just a couple of body shots. 10 seconds to plant. Mako gets the big kill, can actually plant on this one. There's a push behind. And that's the spike down and it's done. Holy, it's close though. It is really close. Shout out to Cruz on this one. Started pushing behind Ali. And they rotated right with the fake info.
They critically get that round win.
Couple of milliseconds though, had that Nebula still been online, Marco's plant goes down, maybe a world in which they get the guns up and hit some shots, but it is those quick rotations that do come in from Talon when they realize that it is going to end at that A site. Killua's utility as well, very impactful by the way. The flash coming on in, Molly isolating a little bit of space, but ultimately Talon starting to hit a couple more shots in that round as well. Now this is where we hope things get more
it's a big buy round.
Primi,
the
wrap around to Talon to see what these defenses look like. As already spotting out a bit of control in showers, gonna send them on back.
Glue backpedaling, Cruz
Mako has ult.
Maybe get himself out of hookah here, at least play the hard angle. Mako ready to try to take that space.
Ring is pushed up pretty far down A short too, by the way.
It's tucked in at the box.
It's really aggro from Talon. I mean from DRX.
A B commit, or if it's going to be a teleporter pivot.
I think this makes a lot of sense. Again, if you watch the Talon demos, like they won 3-1 all the time, so you can take so much space early. Damn, he waits in this corner on the wall, waits for the barrier to go over, and he's got the most insane timing. They create pressure on showers, and he's going to be able to kill the rotate or the plus from running out. Oh, he's absolutely whiffed it. Holy hell, the whole strat. Dude, I'd be furious if I was a coach, man. They've done one of the sickest antis in a round. And he's whiffed so much. Why is everyone whiffing, man? What's going on here? Holy double. Primi took the TP. Well, I guess they thought he wasn't going to. He was fast with it. There's no hesitation on that one. Dude, I can't even imagine what that feels like to watch this one. It's such a good ante. It's actually such a good ante on a really important buy round. If you win it, you win the map. You've owned it.
That freeing kill is
and then you just haven't. You just haven't owned it.
Get the space in towards A and they
can
set
it's gutting.
themselves up nicely for a bit of a plant. They whiff that, and there's not enough time to adjust accordingly. This Titan
Bro blended in with the truck, man.
Had a slow start
Took him a while.
In the year after this Teo meta adjusted away, right? And he's been up in performance, in damage, and this one, I mean, very uncharacteristic for me.
Oh yeah, I mean, considering how snappy he's been.
Oh, that's really rough. Forced himself down to an eco as well. Gonna be feeling bad on that one. Vader goes through TP. Oh, 3+ and punish.
Some sheriffs creeping up towards B long.
Well.
Double stack. Prowler's there. Pounce forward. He hasn't been able to find one, but Ty there looking for a little bit more. Ring will find a little bit of added value as the Dizzy goes in, and Mako is fully blinded up. Flashback arrives in from behind, though.
Yeah.
Finds a quick kill, grabs the spike, and he could take the teleport.
Yeah, it's winnable. It is winnable.
A little bit more ambiguity.
Jag, thank you so much in the YouTube chat, man. I appreciate that.
What did Jet Boys and Primi do? Play together to the numbers. Can pop an annihilation if that plant does go down, and Flashback, if he wants to go in for a good fight,
yeah, I mean, it also gets us to watch though, Jag,
we'll also have
and take interest in the walkout.
Or any little flank that might come down after this, but as we can see on the radar, that's not going to happen. It's going to be
it's sports though, it happens, man.
Retake to come through for Talon.
With the plant, he gets his ult. You would imagine Primi's just going to invest his ult into this one though. Once they get close, just jump every corner. And just have Jet Boys follow him.
Could just maybe set up for annihilation here, but let's see if he can go ahead and do the maths. And it's just going to be a shotgun barrel stuff there on.
Yeah, that's a good way to handle it.
Even though he does find the kill, he doesn't get the opportunity to try to make a go of this one.
Kira, thank you so much as well. Kira,
Yeah,
with the tier 1, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
The dynamic of the annihilation as well, because you got to use it as a ricochet. So just off the floor quickly for the bubble to be able to catch you. Had that missed, I mean, 1 versus 1 could have again gone the other way, but it is these little micro components. These could-haves are not happening.
It was good from Talon. Good punish over towards Long as well. Kind of make them feel like they can't take free map control.
Moments as well. Where again, Killua is getting very active with a lot of his utility, which I'm loving at the moment.
First streamer to get the name right, I promise you, it's pure luck, man.
DRX gonna call
the amount of times I get people's names wrong is crazy.
Nice and early, at least in this half now.
Just broken clock theory.
Now, a 2 round separating. Let's see if this is just
But
going to be
I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that.
Maybe a deeper observation that the coaching staff has had.
Well, generally, I mean, DRX, slow, calculated. We're still kind of seeing that a lot on their defensive side and recognizing the macro game plan of Talon. And after this timeout, this is where I more look towards Talon. What have you figured out currently in your defensive side on what DRX are looking to do?
Wait, really, Sonya?
Where can you expose
what do they call you, Sonja?
Around the map? Are you still wanting to take a little bit of this early utility dump and denial over towards B? Are you still happy enough to hold all of this deadlock util to A, because it's been pretty successful, right? Primi in the past. Let's change a couple of the positions on the expectations. It might be something a little bit quicker when you've got a showstopper that's 1 away, when you've got an orbital strike.
Lot of ults. Lot of ults. Lot of orb talk.
Towards these sites here as DRX in this round.
And for sure, Talon look at it and go, well, they're going to be going for an orb right now. 3 passing on one side, 2 on the other.
It's going to be exchanged, gets a triple reveal. No clear
yeah, they're holding
DRX.
heavy for the orbs.
Because of that, they are wisely going to
some teams against this kind of strat, or like some teams, if you looked at Talon and you were 1 away, you could definitely, on a timeout, go fast up short. Big Joel here. Oh, that is... Dude, it looks so fast when the smoke goes out. It's not as bad as it used to be, but you still get an advantage.
From being able to try to deny the plant, but he's still going to try to disrespect it. Gets a couple shots onto Estrella, but cannot stop that spike going down.
Vipro goes in. It's not the best Vipro. As long as they can hold Shower's control, Talon can win this.
Crashes online from Killua though to try to get a spot out here on the freeing.
Gonna use it by the looks. Prowler first though.
Well, it certainly feels like they need to, but just spam it across. They're gonna be able to find Estrella. So 1 target gone. Rash now. Set forward.
Goes in. They're searching for the Viper. Get a cool load of pocket for the Viper.
Cleared out. Orbital strike now called in. Flashback strikes him from behind. Simon will fall, freeing, however, still here within this.
Yeah, no time on this one.
The time is just not going to be there for the side of Talon. So DRX with the timeout will be able to go ahead.
Like the little, area that he's got to hide in the ult. It's pretty cool. Kind of looks like it spreads more in lamps than it actually does as well. So maybe they don't entry from there.
Working nicely, but the previous one that was called from Talon you were expecting was the game plan for the round after, which was successful to Talon. So take that at some face value there. What is cemented at the moment, though, is the fact that DRX are getting closer towards map point on the pick here of Talon. Gonna have to come out with some nasty plays and nasty shots here.
They're able to keep that operator in play, but obviously Flashback is holding on to this Steel Garden for quite some time. Just hasn't really found the right moment to utilize it.
He's just playing lurk mode time and time again over towards A baths, A showers. So as long as he doesn't get rinsed,
default, he goes...
Still going to be in the back pocket to be able to utilize. Meanwhile, Primi has actually finally changed some positions, and now he might be dead.
An underrated default.
Out, but yep, it's just gonna be
yeah,
right there on the
not on, maybe certain parts on the side of maps that would get a kill, not this one.
Primi able to hold his own, goes in behind the box, and they're not spamming him out at the moment.
Dude, look how calm he is right now.
Still find more value from this position.
Opting not to do so when he hears the reloads, though. Cruz finds a pick.
Dude, DRX is money after losing this. They might have to save one.
Getting a couple of good shots out.
Oh, quick little jiggle there from Jit Boys, but seeing Flashback doesn't necessarily tell you too much as far as.
Okay, I mean they should both be saving now.
Mako going down. Well, you should know that the spike is resting on this side of the map, so now DRX scratching their heads here.
It gets a little weird because it's like in an ideal world you want to get kills here.
Can you hold a couple of your credits as well? Over on Talon's side,
at least one of you has to say.
Lasting damage here. For DRX, you could argue the same a little bit currently too. Need to maximize the amount of rifles that
It's a sick round for Talon though. So much money.
Gunmin will be alright, freeing, teetering, but Marco gonna need a drop from flashback perhaps.
Talon though, Talon should just
DRX
not even push, man. They need that money. They don't care.
One away from the showstopper. It's very important for Talon though that this flawless round will give them some confidence too. These rookies on this roster. It's a big battle in today's games, going in that upper bracket as well. A team that needs to be first/second to get in towards champs.
Prafu, hello,
a team
mate.
that we've heard from Frost will make it to champs this year.
Oh, really? I think this map's been nice.
It's been slow in the beginning of the year for them all to really learn how to play together. And this should be the results, the time to dictate their success. 11-9. As I'm saying, the buy will be back.
Bring the attack judge out.
He's once
And
again here on the B side,
Talon, a couple of rounds in a row, have been fighting over towards long.
Not going for an early orb play to just try to get the showstopper. Once it just set up
So
here on
it's
this
making me
line.
use a lot of util to try to clean this.
DRX aren't actually going for some bathrooms control as well, just pivoting over Estrella with the Prowlers to go in to assist a little bit more pressure over there. Make you think that there's a different game plan coming out from DRX, because if you're using the same utility time and time again, Talon are going to be happy. And as I actually say that, Chaos, is exactly what they do.
Yeah, it starts going ahead and re-clearing it. Nothing seen. As Haunt does get avoided here in short as well. All of DRX now getting clustered up, ready to try to attack into the A site, but they likely need to try to open up some space here, cause some distraction on the site proper. The flashback to be able to punch forward against Jit Boys. Couple shots going to be exchanged here. Damage not really going to be found. Paint shell.
It's good nades.
Tiny
Yamin is in a lot of util there.
Continues to push forward here. Flashback.
No way, 30 HP by the way. He nearly got a double. That was almost the round done. That's a great kill for his smoke. Dude, he got an extra 30 HP. Double grab net. Ah, dude, the fade eye or the tether there or anything would have been nice. Great nade.
Quickly able to find Hyunmin there. Even if he had not, in all likelihood, the paint shell would have. Now the defuse is just being held and freeing. There's not much that he can do.
Yeah, just stuck it. Nicely done from Cruz. Gets the kill as well. DRX have to take more space, though. I don't know if they want a timeout, but they gotta, yeah, they're pinging it now. They've actually got to send more showers. Like, if they get showers and they can get this plant down, then it's kind of fine with their comp, but they just get no space. It's either that or they gotta take back a site.
They managed to navigate in the sort of 2 versus 2, 2 versus 1 that they'll hold on top with those trades. A much needed round for Talon.
I mean, taking back a site is like really strong against this comp, but it's so hard for them to get. It's so hard for them to get through back a site. Yamin kind of just has to send it. Low buy goes in, Yamin does send it. But 3 passing close, no one over towards showers. Just don't see how they're meant to win this round. Oh, okay. Well, that would maybe help. Didn't fight back a site. Did not think they were going to put the Visor into this one. Take aggro lamps. Dude, this is what people used to do with the Killjoy ult. Get it into this corner.
Australia does have the Nightfall too.
And then they took a lot of space. Dude, double Fawns on site. They still got Fade ult. I think they're definitely popping Fade ult. Yeah, yeah. Fade ult goes in. They're in front of it though, so they can hear the tap.
Trying to go up and over the top spots one, but Freeing
Damn, Freeing has melted 2 of them. Freeing has absolutely melted them with the fade on this one. Okay, two goes at it for DRX. I love this strat, to be honest. This strat was nice. Because the map's a little bit weird with the Visor. Most would probably go towards showers or long, but it doesn't cover everywhere. They go up short, and as soon as they get this Visor, it covers pretty much all the site. They're so committed, they actually take back a site. Wait, only one of these guys was Fade ult. They didn't even look showers.
To be able to come away with those damaging blows. Now 12 to 10.
Dude, one of everything.
Still timeouts as well available. Both teams with 1 available. But just
yeah, it's a weird game for timeouts, no doubt.
See how it works out for Talon.
Talon trusting in the process. You do have that Annihilation online. No ults available at the moment here for the side of DRX. Next closest would be Freeing towards a pit.
And the one available for Primi is on the wrong side of the map to where the pivot of DRX currently is.
I will say, no ults for majority of this, if not all of this.
There it is, Mako.
Yeah.
Peeking. Let's get shut down, and that's
And the rounds they're kind of winning
are
are the all
the
rounds.
side of TLN, especially as now the forces start wrapping around towards this part of the map where Primi can try to utilize the ult, and he's going to send it, and that's going to be a Straya grabbed up, looking for the clear, but the teleporter comes in. A great pincer maneuver as TLN are not done yet. I'm up, be damned.
Felt a little bit nervous, but it's a good way of trying to capitalize off of it. Insta send on the TP, there's no hesitation on that. Okay, one go, and the only ult they can get is Viper ult, and it's not really going to help you get over towards the site. We've seen a couple of ults to like try and enable it. Showers long. They leak out towards site, but
on the back of the game plan, that's exactly what TLN do.
I will say they've been walking up short quite a lot, so I would imagine they go up short this round. Like you got Viper ult here, you got to think, where did you get your space the most? It is short.
A really good call as DRX to close, or a really good call
I would imagine
TLN to
they probably at least try and end short here.
Here's DRX is indeed here.
Well, wanting to avoid that OT.
I'd be very surprised if DRX go B.
Trying to bring this here to its end.
Well, TLN, the win-loss.
TLN can do it. Oh, for sure. They don't have to really worry about too many ults.
It's by week now. It's not by series.
They still have to go get an AWP, right?
The round accumulation at the moment, well, that's going backwards and forwards. DRX to TLN, DRX to TLN. If we're following that, on the back of a timeout, is this one DRX's?
Hard to say. Their conversion rate has overall been pretty good, but TLN gonna find themselves pretty decently advantaged when it comes down to the weaponry available here. As we take a look, yep, still a stinger there.
For me as well, it's really close.
Has he got a backup judge that I just saw? I think there's a backup judge in lamps. I think this makes a lot of sense to hold short heavy.
Uh-oh. Thai hasn't really been playing this aggressively. You do have the Prowlers just around the corner, and yet gets a spot out, but doesn't fire out a shot. So the operator still decently disguised.
That is so much.
A very strong suspicion.
Both Prowlers.
And a boom bot.
So these corner clearances gonna have to be body checked now. You'd assume. Horn still available for Australia.
He's just swinging around the showers. Flashback just posted up here on the other side of the wall.
Got a rotation starting to come through from Killua too. They have a feeling that this is going to be an A end.
Oh, Fade.
A little bit too shallow.
Fade, I went up. That's your timing.
Get the information off of that one, and it looks like Gunman says, "All right, well, it's go time." He goes bouncing forward. Judge around the corner here from
backup Judge. We saw it earlier. No, he's got a backup shorty with it as well. Oh no, that was not the gun. That was not the gun, dude. Sprig got a kill, puts it all down. Ty tried to send it in. It was nice movement, but got absolutely popped. And he got the kill with the Judge. And then instead of tucking back and getting the his backup gun, he kind of just sent it, and then realized too late that his backup gun was the shorty. Oh, it's a rough round to lose it. Right? Oh my god. Oh, that's so unlucky, bro. He's gonna think he showers now.
Sends out the flash, swings in.
Damn, dude. How's there a stinger, man? Dude, pretty fun map though. I will say, pretty fun map. It had a lot.
Oh, it always gets close on binds for these two teams, isn't it? The overtime for DRX against RRQ.